Hello and welcome. Started using the Rock Lip Plumping Serum. I'm not really seeing a difference. I can't tell that it's doing anything. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. And a lot of times that kind of stuff will have like a tingle to it whenever you put the lip plumping stuff on. I don't feel anything with it. Normally I will use the e.l.f. lip oils, but I decided I would try this just to see if I can see a difference in it. And I'm not. I think it was like $25 for a small tube of it. I won't rebuy that. I feel like my lips are a lot less dry when I use it because it is like thick. It feels like kind of like a Vaseline of a sort. It's pretty thick. Maybe it's doing something, but not exactly what it says on the package it's supposed to do. I ended up going to the doctor 3 times. I do feel like I'm a lot better now. I ended up with a steroid shot, steroid 7-day pack, 2 different antibiotic, 20 days worth, Flonase, probiotic, Mucinex DM. I just took the last of the Mucinex DM this morning, so I am now done with all the medicine. I am not 100% well. I can still hear it in my voice a little bit, and I still have quite a bit of drainage that I can feel, but I'm not stopped up. I can breathe, but I definitely have sinus drainage that's causing coughing. I am supposed to be going to an ENT, an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and doing allergy testing. We now believe it is an allergy to something that's causing it. So I have been sick since September, October. It's got to be an allergy at this point. Our trip in May is not going like we had hoped. Because of the snow and ice, we are now having to cover days that we were supposed to be leaving. So our plan was to leave on the 15th and be back on the 25th, 10 days. And now we have to be here on the 19th. So that has definitely cut into the trip. That would now give us only 5 days. We have to be back on the 25th. That is where we are on that part of it. The next option is to move the time to June. This is why I have issues with booking things in advance, because there's always something that keeps coming up. That's the downside of life, you know, things always come up, and it just makes it difficult to be able to do the things that we want to do. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now. I think I've decided not to purchase the Osmo Pocket 30. I don't feel like I am out and about enough to use one. I have really sat down and thought about it, and I would only use it for when we travel. I use my iPhone 16 Pro Max the rest of the time. I don't feel like I will use it to film because it just draws attention whenever you have a camera out in public like that, and I don't want to draw attention. I want to be as conspicuous as possible with my filming to where I'm not interrupted as far as like people saying, oh, you can't film here. And it's not for anybody coming up to me. I don't mind that, not one bit. I love to talk to people, but it's more of the, why are you filming here? Why do you have a camera? Did you steal that camera? Did you buy that camera? We don't allow people in here with cameras at all. We prefer you not be filming. And you know, it's all the little things that I feel like I would just be pushed back to where with the phone, people don't think anything about it. So I think I'm going to just keep going that direction. And I think what I need to do is get an external drive to where I can save my videos externally rather than into the phone, just because I'm using so much space. So I can upgrade my storage and pay monthly for it, or I can just get an external device to be able to store the videos with. And I kind of feel like that is probably the way I need to go. The storage is fine, that's great and everything, but let's say we are on a 10-day trip and we end up filming a lot per day, and it's shorts and it's, you know, unboxings and it's ride POVs and travel and shopping and everything. But when you do storage, you run into the issue that you could still run out of space. And I don't really want to be limited to that. So I feel like the external drive for me would be the better option, and then I could just have mini SD cards or just the regular little SD cards and be able to just keep popping them in and out and have all this footage that I could then sort through later. That is where I am with it. It would not limit me to what I could do. Then I could just put a number on each one of my little drives so that I know which one is which, and then just start like do my filming on number 1 and then pop into 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. That way I know which one has which days on it. I could just have like 10 of them, say 1 for each day, and not be limited to what I'm filming. So that is kind of where I am. So if you have any thoughts on an external drive for the iPhone 16 Pro Max that you have used, you recommend, you do not recommend, any positive or negative deals with that, I would love to know. I can try to figure out what I need to get, but that is kind of where I am on that part of it. So we did take a good break there for a little while just because I was feeling so bad lately. The medicine that I was taking was making me very, very sleepy, and yet I still wasn't sleeping good. I was coughing all night long and tossing and turning with ears hurting and stuff. So we did miss several days just because I felt like I needed to try to get as much rest as I possibly could. And I think it did help. So we did miss several days of videos. Hopefully we're back on track to be able to have videos up pretty much daily again. I'm not going to say it is going to be daily just for the pure fact that sometimes we do miss. But today I am going to try to get some videos of what is new in some stores. So I do have to go to Walmart. I have not been doing even like big grocery shopping and stuff lately. I've just kind of been getting items as we needed them. So I definitely have to do some grocery shopping, but I feel like Easter is over and I want to see what is in the stores now. Like, I have no idea what they normally put out in the stores. I just can't seem to recall what goes out after Easter is over. So we're gonna check that out and see. I also feel like there should be some new clothes out. I do know Walmart has got the brands out like the Free Assembly, Scoop, Celebrity Pink, and I am just loving the looks of some of these that they've been putting out. I did see that the prices seem to be quite a bit higher on those brands, but I also noticed that like Free Assembly, if you read the details on the cards, like they're using like organic cotton for some of their shirts and stuff. So it makes sense that it would cost more when you're doing things like organic cotton, but I'm not sure on the actual details of the company to see is it truly worth paying more money for. So I have not purchased anything by Scoop or Free Assembly. I did get one pair of the Celebrity Pink jeans, and I got those because they were on sale. They very much are similar to the No Boundaries jeans that they carry. The feel of them, the way that they move, and you know, kind of like the thickness is kind of the same, but they did also have the elastic in the back, which is what I prefer. And so when you put them on to fit your thighs, a lot of times they won't be fitted on the waist to where if you bend down, your pants come down, or just a little bit. And so the elastic in the back part allows them to not come down. It keeps them in place, but allows a little bit of stretch to where when you stand back up, it goes back and it stays in place. That is why I prefer the elastic in the back of the jeans. Also, if you wear a belt for just decor purposes, you can still do it because they look like regular jeans in the front. They still have the belt loops, they still have the button, they still have the zip and all that. I don't mind not having the button and the zip with the stretchy just pull-on jeans. I love those. But a lot of times they won't have loops on the top of them to where you can wear a belt. I don't know why. If you're a jean company or you know a jean company that makes these elastic, like pull-on jeans that are just, you pull them on and they don't have the button or the zip, put belt loops on there to where we can still style those up and be able to wear our really cute and designer belts with that. We're going to also be looking for anything new that's in the stores to where we can do some shorts with them and some video footage just to where we can see. So I may try to do more of a shop with me video today just to see what's out there, and it'll probably be done in like just clips, and then I'll probably end up just putting some of those up separately as our shorts. If there is a place that you're wanting to go on vacation but you're kind of up in the air about it, or you don't really know, not seeing good reviews, or you would like somebody to do a video and do reviews on it, let me know, because we're always looking for somewhere to go, some new places to visit, and some places we have been that I don't have videos up for. So let me know what you're thinking for your trips this year to where we can see what we think about it too. And yeah, so anyway, with that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.